Hi everyone, welcome to One Tarot. Thank you for joining me. This is a reading that I've thought I'd like to do for you, an overview of the next 6 months or so, starting in May 2020, going through until the end of October 2020. This reading is for the sign of Pisces. It is an intuitive tarot reading. I've already shuffled the cards, and these are the cards that are on the table. I'm also using my own cards to gauge the energy that I feel is around for a lot of you. I'm also going to shuffle these cards. These are they're not, sorry, these are oracle cards, and I'm going to put them on the table and see what card I'm drawn to give a message to you. If you want to know what cards I'm using, you can find out on the in the description box. Okay, card for Pisces, and I want to go for this one here. Okay, so that's the card, and I'm also going to shuffle these. These are more oracle cards, and see which card wants to come out. I'll see which one I'm drawn to. Okay, this one here. Okay, so let's have a look at the first card. No, before I do that, what I'm going to talk to you about, I do feel for a lot of you for the next few months, I do feel that your focus will actually be on trying to have some fun, I feel, and also self-expression, maybe creativity, could be a connection with children, and also I do feel that perhaps for some of you it might even be possibilities of romance as well. But I do feel that it's a feeling of feeling positive as you go through the next few months. Let's look at the first card here, and it says rising above. Okay, and that's number 11, which is lovely. So I'm going to read to you the message that it says for that card. Clarity, freedom, solution. The white dove depicted on this card flies high above the earth and is able to see things from a higher perspective. She suggests that you do the same. You cannot do this physically, but you can do it mentally by disconnecting emotionally from the present situation. No matter what the situation is, stop thinking about it. You are currently too close to see things clearly. A simple solution exists. This will become clear to you once you let go. Stop focusing on this situation for a while. Bring your awareness within. Close your eyes, relax, meditate, surrender, let go. Take a walk in the park, dance, have fun. Do whatever it takes to detach from things for a while, and the solution will become obvious when the time is right. That's very appropriate. Okay, so, and the affirmation is, I surrender this situation to the universal power of love. I trust that all is well in my life. I look at my life from a higher perspective. I am divinely guided. All is clear in my life. I am safe. That is a lovely message for you, Pisces. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start looking at the cards, and this is the first month of May. So I do feel for a lot of you, you are wanting to move away to a calmer, clearer a new, well, not a new, but you're wanting to move away from these thoughts and worries, so you're clearer and calmer with your thoughts. And I do feel that you want to let go of any unwanted thoughts that are stopping you having this clarity and this calmness. So some of you may even be traveling across water, but I'm not sure whether that is going to be the case, but it's more likely to be you're clearer in your mind and you're letting go of worries and anxiety and fear in order for you to feel calmer and more relaxed. Okay, let's have a look at the clarifying card. Oh, that's interesting, because this is also a card of moving away and letting go. So this is the Eight of Cups. So this is about moving, letting go of emotions that no longer satisfy you. Can you see that card? Letting go of emotions that no longer satisfy you to a brighter future. Shining, not exactly shining your light, but deciding what your future, how you want your future to be. So letting go of thoughts, worries and emotional stuff that's holding you back from this bright future, everything calmer. And so that's nice. So I do feel that's May, that's the energy around May, because you're wanting to be more positive, have more fun, and be more creative. I do feel a lot of you, and express yourself possibly, and perhaps you haven't been able to. The High Priestess there for June, so I do feel you're going to be using your intuition, your knowledge, or your book of knowledge, whatever, your wisdom, to know what to do, because you're very intuitive, and use your intuitive hunches or your gut feeling for the future. This is what I'm feeling. You're perhaps nothing, there's things that still haven't been revealed, but I do feel that you're going to use your intuition, your inner guidance system, as to know what to do. This is the clarifying card. So if there's a situation that's been causing you some worries, or perhaps there's been some conflict around you, use your intuition as to what to do. But I do feel you're letting go of any internal, I think these are internal worries as well, internal conflict possibly. It could be a situation around for some of you where you're actually walking away from something that doesn't satisfy you anymore, something that is hard work. Perhaps you're deciding to let go of a certain situation and walk away from something, or it could be just letting go of your thoughts and your worries and trusting in what's going to be, knowing that everything's going to work out okay. And again, another card of letting go. So May, June, July. Maybe in July you're then going to be able to let go of disappointments a lot easier. If there's something that happens around you, you're not going to dwell on small disappointments. You're soon going to move on from small disappointments. This is what I'm feeling for a lot of you, because this is a really the Eight of Wands. This is really positive energy. So I do feel that perhaps some of you might be receiving some really positive news, really positive communication, letters, phone calls, emails, or whatever. But also I do feel the energy is around you is getting more positive. Things are happening quicker, but you might be receiving news from overseas for some of you. So but I do feel things are generally, the communication possibly that you're having is more positive. So perhaps you're expressing yourself in a really positive way, because you're letting go of emotions and disappointments that perhaps at one point you would have held on to. But generally lots of good news landing quickly, I do feel, for a lot of you. And the next month here is justice. So some of you, this could be connected with relationships, decisions regarding relationships. Maybe it could be marriage, it could be a legal situation around you, but I do feel that any decisions you make are going to be fair and just. So maybe this is the positive news that's coming your way. There's going to be a fair and just decision being made, fairness and balance for maybe both parties if there's more than one of you. But the clarifying card here is the King of Pentacles. So for some of you, it might be connected with your finances, your material security, your possessions possibly, but also it could be connected with a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn possibly, and it might be a decision, a fair and just decision being made regarding one of those signs, or it could just be connected with your financial position, your finances, your security. Okay, let's move on. And the next one here is, so again, it's talking about finances, long-term security. So perhaps in September, you're putting some plans in order to enable you to have long-term security. Maybe you're building foundations in order to achieve something. It could be it could be a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. So maybe there's a partnership here with one of those signs, and you're looking to the future and putting plans in and doing what you can to achieve success and for the future. And this is a card of being putting reliable plans in as well, and maybe having a routine now, and maybe looking towards your finances and having some structure and routine regarding those. The next card here is the Five of Pentacles. So maybe there's been a feeling of lack, of feeling maybe left out and not being able to, maybe a feeling of not having enough money, but now I do feel there's plans are being put in, so you've got long-term security. You're going to look towards long-term security, and I do feel this feeling of lack is no longer going to be felt. You perhaps were feeling very vulnerable for some of you, but I do feel that now your routine's going to be changed, and for the long term. And the next card here is the Three of Cups. So this is nice. This is all about happiness, friends, family, reason to celebrate. So there might be, some romance around for some of you, and by the end of October, there's a nice feeling of celebration, having joyous, happy times with others, friends or family. And the clarifying card is the King of Wands. So for some of you, it might be connection with an Aries, Sagittarius or a Leo, but it's also some of you might have your own businesses, and it might be connected with your own business. But also I do feel that you're more focused by the end of October. You're feeling much more determined and focused, and wanting to achieve things on your own as well, maybe some of you. But I do feel that after you're letting go, it's a time of letting go for a lot of you, letting go of thoughts and emotions that no longer serve you. But by the end of October, I do feel you're in a stronger position. There's perhaps somebody around who's going to be very reliable actually as well. So and you're feeling more enthusiastic about things. And the final card here is, it says protecting treasure. And somebody else had that, I'm not sure. So the card says, you are always protected and divinely directed. Although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level you are able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound, no matter the fluctuation in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, I know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. So that's a nice message for you also, Pisces. So I hope this reading resonates for some of you. If it doesn't, check out your moon or your rising signs as well. I want to thank you all that have subscribed to me. I really appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do, because then you can get notification when I'm putting new videos on. I do monthly and weekly videos. I want to thank you all for joining me. Thank you for subscribing, and thanks. I appreciate all of you for watching, and I want to wish you all the best, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.